Hi Aries, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm feeling called to this card for you guys right away. Messages for Aries, Aries people and placements. We have something about something emotional. Maybe you're concerned about making a choice emotionally in regards to what you're pursuing, what you're um, what nourishes you in your soul and your heart. Something could be like not supported by the divine at this time, or there's some element of timing at play here too. This could be in relation to someone from the past, maybe something about give and take dynamics, manipulation, and these give and take dynamics, the share of the work kind of could have been unequal for Aries. Okay, let's see, what else will we get? Aries, messages for Aries, people and placements. Aries energy, please, messages for the Aries. There's some kind of level of freedom or innovation or a leaping of something into something unexpected could be happening here, maybe falling out with somebody, a lack of passion in some regard. Messages for Aries, being receptive or receiving something, maybe a new change in something interesting. Maybe there's a guilt for, maybe you feel guilty because you want to reject something that's not suiting you or not serving you emotionally anymore that you might have been pursuing. Maybe we'll get a zodiac sign for who this could be. What is Aries rejecting at this time? What is being rejected? We have it split down the middle. It could be like electricity energy. This could be somebody with somebody kind of generous, maybe, in a sense. Maybe they're very generous to you. They could have a lot of endurance. They could have some kind of mastery over social situations or people in general. Um, and it looks like you could also be rejecting flattery, maybe in some sense. Let's see what is coming. What should you accept? What are you receiving for Aries? Innovation. Okay. Jupiter in Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and read that for what you're receiving. Let's see, Jupiter. Innovation. Okay. In a reading, this card indicates a totally new approach to a problem. It might involve the help of clever or talented friends, as Aquarius rules the 11th house of friendship. So, I mean, it depends, which houses are being impacted right now. You might have transits in your 11th house at this time as well, changing things in your social networks. Um, Very interesting. Work on an original idea, being involved with a new invention in an avant-garde group formed to benefit and educate others, using ingenuity to help the less fortunate. Very interesting. Okay. This could be a Sagittarius energy as well. Um, Something about like higher understanding, wisdom, spirituality could be really beneficial here as well. Or maybe those are the traits that you should be kind of leaning on. Best advice for Aries at this time. Best advice for Aries. We have number 31 in the reverse. Let's see. 31. Something could be like phasing out of your life as well, a bigger picture perspective. We have you been relentless in your efforts to revive something that is past its prime and needs to die? A situation, a relationship, a belief, or a habit that served you once but no longer fills you with vitality. Perhaps you automatically expect to see the world through a specific lens based on the familiar groundhog spirit has appeared. This also the page number is 96. So Groundhog Spirit has appeared to let you know it's time to accept that the past is the past. So allow yourself to feel the loss and grieve it if you need to. Any sadness will not last forever or overwhelm you. Knowing Spirit is with you and wants you to experience joy and excitement again helps you to move through the transition of the old into the new. Keep your eyes open, for winter always gives way to spring, and the endings always give birth to beginnings. For now, let yourself feel your emotions, releasing them to make way for the joy that awaits. Spring and new growth are on their way, for that is Spirit's promise to you. Very interesting. Interesting. This could be like a new start, maybe in a give and take dynamic with somebody, maybe from the past as well. I'm going to go ahead and see what's coming in your future for Aries. What is ahead for Aries? We have Temperance in the reverse, so maybe having a falling out with Sagittarius specifically, or a lack of kind of stability or positivity. Maybe you're actually not leaving. What is this? Not leaving something tumultuous behind, maybe. Um, Maybe coming out of your shell to collaborate with somebody. Tell us more for Aries. 10 of Cups. Maybe with somebody in the past, even through the conflicts. Maybe you're going to work some conflicts out with somebody, taking more mastery over the situation, especially if you are dealing with conflicts in your home life. Okay. Tell us more. Let's get your best advice. Best advice for Aries at this time. Most important advice for Aries people and placements. Eight of Canes. This is like self-imposed restrictions. Go ahead and see. We'll get a wisdom of the oracle as well for best advice. Best advice for Aries. Most important vital advice. Clean it up, yeah. It's like almost that, I mean, Virgo can rule purification. We have that new moon in Virgo, right? It's allowing us to change our daily routine or health habits. Maybe what we're invested in as well. Eight of Canes. In the reverse. You're experiencing, oh no, it's on the reverse. Why did I say in the reverse? Maybe I should say in the reverse. Maybe it was meant to come out in the reverse. You were experiencing a light bulb moment, and suddenly, where there was bewilderment and confusion, now there is clarity. You have recognized that the binds that trap you are not forced upon you by another, but were created and forged by your own hands. Rip them off and move on. Okay, very interesting. Best advice for Aries. Maybe there's a real purification or a cleansing process, right? Best advice for Aries. Best, most important advice for Aries. Frog, creativity. Okay. Could be a level of cunningness that is used. Imagination is the key to harness creativity. Don't croak, be bold. Start to create, inspire, invent, and innovate. To thrive in the earthly realm, you've got to get creative. I should know we frogs are everywhere, all sizes and colors, to either fit in or stand out and get attention, whatever's required. You'll find us as the inspiration for stories, and some folk even eat us. We start life as one thing and transform ourselves into another. Now is the time for you to do the same. As you draw breath, you have the opportunity to create something new or grow into a more authentic version of yourself, from pauper to prince. And even if you can't completely change something, why not look at it from a different angle? Or perhaps it will inspire you to think differently about it, or even propel you to get the help you need to manage it better. Stop just croaking on and on about people you don't like or something that bothers you, and take a leap of faith to approach the person or thing differently. Redecorate the home, be bold, brainstorm a solution with others. If you're drawn to teaching, now is the time. If you have an interest in alternative medicine, seek out a good practitioner from whom to learn. A career change is looming if you want it. Create a natural pond in your garden to attract frogs. They are excellent indicators of the health of your garden, good pest controllers, and rich sources of food for birds, too. Dreaming of frogs symbolizes blessings, love, prosperity, and spiritual and emotional growth and transformation. Okay, very interesting. There could be like something in your sex life or your dating life that was kind of corrupt, and there could be like a shift in mindset perspective, or something about shared finances in your dating life could have been requiring a kind of mindset shift, or like an idea or communication or something like that. I'm being called to pull you guys a Kali card just in case that would help. Aries, best advice, most important advice. Wow, Mentangi, okay. We have money under that. So maybe this is all about your finances and your real estate specifically. 24. She is the tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. She holds the secret teachings of the power of the voice and the healing power of art and music. She is the divine feminine medicine for the lost, the alienated, and those who have been cast aside. If you have been denied love or respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She is the ignition of creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. The ninth of the wisdom goddesses, Mahavidya Matangi, is a wild goddess, sparkling green in color, with a green parrot as her symbol. She dwells outside the confines of polite society. She eats stale food, a symbol of her power in the realm that has been discarded or rejected, and her ability to source power from that which others can't recognize as having value. Matangi sees worth where others are not capable of noticing it, let alone honoring it. She is for those souls going through the experience of being disrespected, discarded, not really seen, not loved, and valued for their true being. She is also for those who think and seek to live outside social, political, economic, or religious systems and can thrive best by doing so. Her association with pollution and unclean food represents her power to overcome impurity and toxic energies. These include poisons on all levels, from the many physical toxins in the modern world to actions that appear wholly on the surface but are rotten at the core, to the emotional and psychological poisons that steal away our peace and freedom for those who recognize the spiritually dysfunctional lifestyles that typify mainstream mentality, who may feel uncertain or vulnerable as how to cultivate well-being and protect the planet for future generations. She provides strength, courage, and ingenuity. Matangi opens a sacred pathway that bypasses fear and moving with the crowd, releasing constrictions to the soul and allowing for authenticity and a deep inner aliveness to emerge. You'll know this is happening because you will feel increasingly like yourself, responsible and free to create your path in life while recognizing how trapped and deadened so many are around you. You feel grateful that you don't fit in and determined to manifest something constructive with the gift of freedom and spiritual power that you've been able to access. Matangi is a liberator, and her appearance in a reading implies you can't find fulfillment in the dreams another has dreamed for you, nor in the values that mainstream society holds. You have a path and a purpose that needs to break with societal conditioning, and sometimes that will mean experiencing what it is to be an outsider. However, you are never never alone, and really you belong to a soul tribe of unique beings. With Matangi as our spiritual queen, there is nothing wrong with being different. You can find a way to belong that does not compromise your essential self, but rather frees and empowers you to belong to yourself fully. As a tantric emanation of Saraswati, Matangi opens up the esoteric power of speech. This is the realm of poetry, speaking and writing that inspires and uplifts the use of words in such a way that they have power to change another's state of being. And this could be about, the foundations of magic. Thoth was the god of words, of magic, of scribes, of writers. And that's because what you write comes back with the power of three, right? So be careful what you're manifesting. We do have a new moon that just began yesterday, so we're waxing, we're growing our intentions. Really plan down or write down, I would like guidance or clarity. That is what I am manifesting, and allow it to come into your life at this time. You can grow it into being. Some may call this spell casting. A beautiful teaching associated with Matangi is that the devotee must treat all women with reverence and respect. She will not satisfy her blessings where the feminine is criticized or desecrated. We use the power she honors gives to honor the sacred, and her power grows in us. To use such power to put another down is an act against the goddess and will not manifest any benefits. So Matangi's presence often indicates a time when we are learning the spiritual power and responsibility as our influence expands. In a reading, she augurs the overcoming of a toxic pattern or situation. If you have been feeling at the mercy of another person or situation, she reassures you that you have the spiritual power within to claim energy as your own. She will assist you in shedding psychic contaminations or residues from others, and you need not have fear. As Matangi operates outside systems and convention, if you're feeling afraid or victimized within a system of bureaucracy, for example, you are asked to seek sanctuary in her and trust in her overriding power. No fasts or other purification rituals, no initiations or other forms of teaching are required to practice Matangi's mantra. She encourages music and dance as a way to connect with her and receive her blessings. She reminds us that the divine eye, we are lovable, worthy, and acceptable as we are, and hers is the joyful path of the heart. So this is a mindset shift, maybe about optimism in general, maybe trying to invite more optimistic pursuits that raise and elevate your vibration to attract better for you could really benefit you as well. Green is the heart chakra, right? It's operating out of a sense of abundance, operating out of a sense of joy, growth, ever expansive growth kind of vibes. So I hope you liked this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you.